Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. I thought I would bring you guys along for a little bit of a different video today. So it's currently Thursday. I'm not working today. I generally teach on a Thursday, but I didn't get a shift today, which is the reality of relief teaching. Sometimes you get shifts, sometimes you don't. So my Thursday of training is normally 3 hours in the morning, which I normally do on the trainer just so that I can make sure I'm ready for work, because I have to get off at 7:30, and if you can imagine, do the backtracking, that's starting at 4:30. And if I want to ride outside, I obviously have to give time for traffic lights and things like that, so I'd need to start at 4. So that's why I generally just do the trainer, and then I head off to work, and then I have gym Thursday afternoon. So I do 2 gym sessions a week on a Monday morning and a Thursday afternoon. And I've been waiting for the Thursday that I don't have work so that I can finally bring you guys along and show you what that gym session looks like. The only reason I've been waiting is because going after work on a Thursday is a little bit intimidating with like all the gym bros. So I have the luxury. I'm going to go with my mum very soon at like 11. One thing I do like to try and make sure, so on Mondays I gym first up, so that I'm actually making sure one of my gym sessions my legs are fresh for, and that the bike hasn't impacted like the ability to put 100% into the session. So that I do on a Monday morning, and then I normally follow that by a recovery spin in the afternoon. But Thursdays is a post-session strength, and yeah, my legs from this morning are quite fatigued. I had 3 hours and then had 5 3-minute VO2 efforts in that, so my legs are quite tired. I also had 5 hours yesterday, so one thing I do want to make sure is that I've left enough time between my session and gym, so by the time I get to the gym I would have finished my session 4 hours before that, so that's enough time to give my legs a chance to recover a little bit. But yeah, I thought I would show you guys what my Thursday gym looks like, and eventually hopefully show you what my Monday gym looks like. But this is my second gym session. I gym twice a week. They're both around like an hour and 10 maybe if I'm taking my time. But yeah, I thought I would show you my gym, and then when I get home I'll show you a bit of my stretching routine that I do for recovery. Another thing that I do daily for recovery is I use a massage gun. I'll put a picture here of the one that I use. It is fantastic, and I will link it down below because it's such good value for money, and it's my favorite massage gun, and I've used 4 in the past, and yeah, this is by far my favorite. And then yeah, I'll show you guys my stretching, which I probably do like 2 to 3 times a week. But yeah, the main thing, I want to show you my gym session. So a little bit of a shorter video, a little bit of something different, but let's head off to the gym and I'll show you what I do. Alrighty, so when I get to the gym, I always start off with some activations. I find it really hard to switch on my glutes, so I do some banded work for that, do some upper body warm-ups, and then I use these for ab stability, and they are great. I always do pull-ups on both of my gym days. I do them banded because I definitely cannot do them without a band. I wish I could. Here are some, I think are they RDLs? I honestly don't know, but they're really good for stability. I find them great working the hamstrings, and I superset these with single leg glute bridges. Is that what it's called? Honestly, hip thrust, I have no idea. I don't need weighted for these because again, I feel like I can activate without them, and it is a great burn. Then we move into the worst exercise of all time. I honestly don't even want to speak about it. I despise doing this once a week. I think about it all the time, and I hate doing Bulgarian split squats with a passion, but we get them done. And then I move into some box squats that I just do down onto a bench because I don't do full range. And I always finish these, like each set, with some jump squats for building power. And then I move on to, this is where the footage goes seriously so bad, so I'm sorry. I move on to the leg press and do single leg press. And then I do, I sometimes do single leg hamstring curls if I have the time, but today I was just doing double. And then again, I try to do single leg extensions, but once again, I was trying to get finished quickly, so I just did double today, and that's how long it took me. And then I came home and did a little bit of my stretching. Now, I find with like spending so much time on the bike, like my upper body like hunches over, so I really try to like stretch out
my upper body as well. And then again with the glutes get tight, and I find that the best stretch. But this stretch for my quads, honestly, is my favorite quad stretch in the whole world, because when my quads get tight, it really hurts my knee. Again, yeah, loosening up the back, trying to do as much as I can to reduce that like hunched posture, because I don't want that when I'm 90 years old.
Alright, I have just gotten home and that is my gym session complete. I know there is a few exercises on there that are a little bit tricky to see, but it's hard to film in a gym, especially a gym where you're not actually that I don't know if you're not supposed to film, but like no one films in there. It's not encouraged. So I didn't really want to put the camera in people's faces, and some of the machines are a little bit tricky. But that is just my first or my second gym day of the week. My other gym day is completely different from that. So if you are interested, I'm happy to share that one as well. I finished just under an hour. The only time it would go over an hour is if I add, like I have some jumping exercises to do, just for some bone loading. But because Matt and I are going to go for a jog this afternoon, I decided just to ditch those, because I'm obviously getting the same thing out of going for a jog instead. It's obviously important. I know people have different viewpoints, but my sports, what's it called? What is he called that does my gym programs? He's a exercise scientist? No. Whatever he is that does my gym programs, obviously encourages some sort of load for your bones, because cycling isn't a load heavy sport. That is what I decided to do instead. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If there is anything else that you're intrigued to see more of, make sure you comment down below and I'm more than happy to film it for you. I know it was a little bit of a shorter, different style video, so I hope you guys enjoyed, but otherwise stay tuned for the next one and I'll see you then. Bye guys.